Zira needs you to help her find answers. You'll find Zira in the den. She's a bit withdrawn. Not my business, but I figured you should know. Just what the rest of us know. Nicholas, our former guildmaster, planned to steal Magnifica Felora's dowry from her family tomb. He brought Zira and a few others, the best of the guild. Zira is the only one who made it out alive. Zira hasn't shared the details. She watched her friends die, I know that much. Nicholas wasn't exactly a father to her, but she took his death the hardest. We thought they were punishing us for our failed attempt, but you overheard Chief Inspector Ron Beek himself. The dowry was stolen. For some reason, the Iron Wheel thinks we have it, and they'll keep after us until they learn otherwise. A dowry is like a coin pouch. When it's full, everyone wants something from you. That makes you feel important, and maybe you are. But when it's empty, nobody has time for you. It's why Magnifica Felora is relying on the Iron Wheel to find it.
There's something you need to know about why I'm in Abar's Landing. When we first met, I said I needed a partner to steal the Juvescin skull. I never explained why. Not really. I used to think my father was a merchant. When he vanished this year, I left my academy to find him. It seems I knew very little of my father's profession. His time away was spent in Abar's Landing, working with the Thieves Guild. In his travels, my father brought notices to every outlaw's refuge in Tamriel. Bounties for old relics wanted by the Thieves Guild. I realized I couldn't just ask them for his whereabouts. My plan was to steal the Juvescin skull, then trade it for information. Nobody recognized his name or description. Zira suspects he worked with one of the thieves who died in the dowry heist. They used to keep guild associates secret. It seems only Nicholas knew how all the pieces fit together. Rotten luck. They must have seen it. The last relic sought by the Thieves Guild would make a tempting target. The Iron Wheels simply had to wait. I didn't think anyone would get hurt, and I didn't mean to put you in their sights. Walk Softly remembers the Thieves Guild sold many relics to Lady Sulima of Abar's Landing. My father must have been the one to broker the sales. I want to break into her mansion and pick up on his trail. What do you say, partner? Meet me by Lady Sulima's mansion when you're ready. I'm not religious, but I said a prayer to Oriel this morning. If we find nothing, I have no idea what to do next. This is the only trail leading anywhere near my father. The last time I asked around, the Iron Wheel set a trap for us in Folstrom Homestead. This time, I listened. Lady Sulima rarely leaves her estate, and has a connection to one of the merchant lords. Must be why the city guards patrol her estate. That's all I know.
Another one? Somebody!
I have no idea what we're going to find inside. After Fulstrom Homestead, I keep thinking the iron wheel is around every corner. There I go, jumping at shadows. Are you ready? All right. Give me a moment to unbar the gate. All right, it's open. Come on in.
You're in trouble now. This is going to be fun.
Think better of taking such things to meat.
The guard will be here any second. Last chance.
Guards on their way. Get out.
Find your center.
guards on their way. Best get out before they clear you out.
All things fade, even the infamy of our actions.
Guard! Intruder! Trespasser!
I could use a break. Guards on their way. Get out.
My father gave me that book when I was a child. At his last visit, he took it to have it rebound. Why is it in this woman's home? I gave that to my father after a holiday in Skywash. He kept it with him for luck. What is it doing here? I found something too. A necklace with an old key. My father wore this wherever he went. And if there's a key, there must be a lock. Over here! You! Why do you have my father's things?
Tawaka's breath! Seroldo's daughter stands before me. Why are you in Abba's Landing instead of your academy?
I'm looking for my father. Why do you know who I am?
My dear child, he's gone. When the Iron Wheel came for him, he fled to the rooftops. They gave chase and he fell. I'm so sorry.
You're lying!
No, child. You are a friend to Seroldo's daughter? This must be much for her to take in. Please, ask what you will. Quen. What a lovely name. It's the first time my ears have heard it. Seroldo kept all but the simplest details of his daughter from everyone. Would that he have done the same with me. After Seroldo's death, the Iron Wheel learned of our connection and sent a letter requesting an interview. What fortune I possessed now goes to the mercenaries guarding my home. Should I leave the manor, the Iron Wheel will certainly detain me. I wondered that as well. Seroldo did his private work in this room, and recently I had it searched. I found a ledger, but I can't make sense of the symbols. Perhaps it is best in Quen's hands. I am most thankful. I only trust my guards as long as I can pay them, so you would do best to leave discreetly. There's a hidden exit to the street, and Quen is welcome to visit should she ever desire it.
I'll be outside.
Seroldo had a...
I will stay close to you.
What's wrong with me? I'm a high elf. I'm not supposed to cry. It must be important if the Iron Wheel wants it. Father did love his puzzles. I should see if it means anything. Thank you for this. It's not the answer I wanted, but I'm glad you were by my side.
Ready to help me with that personal matter? This is the family mansion of my old friend Anais Velmont. Just as big and opulent as the last time I was here. Anais? Where do I begin? I was taken in by Anais and her family when I first arrived in Abaz Landing. I owe her and the Velmonts so much. My mannerisms, my pattern of speech, my fashion sense. Time passes, things change. When the family packed up for an extended trip to Black Marsh, I decided to stay here. I was brought here when I was... I was barely... I understand the past. The Velmont, like shadows, my friend. It feels odd being back here. Let's not linger. Let's find those keepsakes and get out of here before someone notices us.
I wonder how long it will take the guard to respond to my call. Committing acts of this wanton nature.
Is it really a crime if you are never caught?
The guard's on their way. Best get out before they clear you out.
Clear out, before the guard shows up and clears you out.
Killing as you want is no way to live, Tamit.
That's a bad idea if ever I saw one.
You're in trouble now. Should have left while you had the chance.
No crime is too petty. You'll certainly pay for that.
You're in trouble now. Should have left while you had the
I'd
chance.
look the other way for some people, but not for you.
This one will not hesitate to tell the guards.
Guard! Intruder! Trespasser!
My amulet. This is Ananias's room. You'll find the amulet made from my scale in there. Strange. There's also a young Argonian in there. He claims that he's a friend of Ananias, but he's doing the work of a servant. He didn't raise an... Ananias had it made from one of my scales, one that I lost during my first molting. It's in the jewelry box. I thought I had fond memories of this place, yet watching that young Argonian has stirred up some unsettling emotions.
Oh no, my lady will be furious when she sees
There's
this
one
box.
more thing before we go. Ananias and I used to sit on the balcony and watch the sunset. I'd like to see it one more time before we put this memory behind us.
My lady made an amulet like that from...
Conscience, stop this!
I don't think I'll ever be done.
These items mean nothing to you, but could mean everything to their owner.
Are you a criminal? If so, you're not very good at it.
Just the way I remember it. So beautiful. Ananias and I would sneak out here and watch the sunset. It was the best of times.
And yet you ran away. You betrayed me and left me all alone. Is that how a beloved pet is supposed to behave?
Ananias, I didn't... You weren't supposed to be here.
You were my friend. We were going to do so many things together. And then you ran away like a thief in the night. And that's how you come back to me? Stealing my possessions?
What are you saying? I don't understand.
And you're just as bad as Walks. What gives you the right to break into my home and take my belongings? I should call for the guard and teach you both a lesson. The Velmont family doesn't take kindly to thieves and traitors. Friends. Maybe when I was a child and didn't know any better. But that lizard is my pet, nothing more. Father gave him to me when I was a young girl. How else am I supposed to treat a pet that ran away and misbehaves? I returned to take control of my family's holdings, clear up old business. He's still my property, and I want my property back. As for you, I'll let the authorities deal with you. I have no patience for those who would rather steal than work. Forget him. He's all I've thought about these past few years. How he abandoned me, rejected my love and friendship. No. If he wants to be treated like a bad lizard, then that's the way it's going to be. I've already called for the mansion guards.
You've changed, Ananias. Either that or I've been fooling myself this whole time. Goodbye, my old friend.
Goodbye? I don't think so. Even if you escape from the mansion, my agents will find you and bring you back to me. You're mine now and forever. Guards! Take these intruders into custody!
I think it's time to leave, don't you? Quickly now. Meet me back at the den. We can talk there.
You there! This one says stop! This one hears the jingle of... You will pay dearly for that!
Spirits of the sky, see us to victory!
Radin, Tamit.
Thief!
Petty thievery I admire. Stealing such as this feels malicious. On the move.
You caught me at a busy time.
Only the finest wares here.
Our meeting with Anais didn't go anything like I had imagined. She has changed. Or perhaps I'm the one who changed. Learning your own truth can be so confusing. She was my friend. Once. I am almost certain of that. We were always together, laughing, playing, exploring the mansion. Perhaps when I ran away, deserted her, did that turn her into this unfamiliar creature? I was a slave? No, I don't think either of us knew what that meant. Not back then, when we were just children. I suppose deep down I knew it all along, when I ran away instead of going with Anais to Black Marsh. Of course! We took those memories away from Anais and recovered the keepsakes of my youth. Plus, we discovered how far my friend has fallen. I just need to figure out how to help her find the person she used to be. Unless she finds me first. Now that she knows I'm around, I expect her to double her efforts and use every advantage her family's gold can buy. It's what I'd do. Thanks for assisting me with this, by the way. Once I decide on my next course of action, I'll let you know.
Buy locally, Vox.